Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing: a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Here's D. Gordon now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Career line against Greinke. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And a good pitch there, as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball, and set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has it in his sights. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 25, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Giancarlo Stanton now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lindor.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich on the move. And no one will track it down. Popped him up. Beltre has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. but to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Full count now, 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Mike Trout, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Here's Carlos Correa now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next for the Dodgers, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out for short. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Career line against Greinke. Pretty average results. 4 for 15. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-1 on the ground to the right side, and a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sharp ground ball to third. Pedroia back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Arizona. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Nope,
and a curveball that time that broke too low.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Lamb. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Noah Syndergaard.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zack Greinke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's wide. 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the All-World All-Star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run home run here for Josh Reddick. Second home run early in the year. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0.
Here's a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Greinke's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke. His guys lead it 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ripped down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gordon facing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Lamb, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Lamb swings, and it's hit very well out to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Digging in to try it again, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a slider taken in the dirt. Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Greinke, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Correa's got it, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Arizona. Next for the Dodgers, Carlos Correa. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 29.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick on the run, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready to take his hacks again, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
From the stretch. Grounded foul. Lindor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hard hit ball to second. And Trout has himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Mike Montgomery was given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Montgomery.
Paul Goldschmidt will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he brings a 4-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Evan Gattis now standing in to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Gattis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Syndergaard hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. And then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. It's more than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Marcell Ozuna will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. D. Gordon waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Lamb is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's D. Gordon now.
No balls and a strike to count.
No hits to this point. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside, 1 and 2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gordon has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Grounded up the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Coda Glover gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Wellington Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That's 3-1. Three and 2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Yelich. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The count now at 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Zack Greinke, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one. Baez stands at second with no outs. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in. And now this is going to be big trouble out there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, this guy's having a great a game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Lifted into center field. Trout giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Through 6 1/3, Greinke still working on a shutout. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Greinke ready now. The 1-1 to 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Three and 2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Greinke comes set. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Right side, hit hard. Baez has it. Spin throw. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right. And that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. D-backs lead it 8-0. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The 1-1. Splits the plate for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gordon on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. High and deep to right center. Gordon on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead. Strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Count remains full.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Greinke looks in. Coming at him with the 0-1. Ball 1.
It counts 1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Javier Baez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Greinke. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0. Hits the outside corner, strike one. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball that just misses inside.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Josh Reddick. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona as the lead holds at 8-0. Matt Bowman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
67, Matt Bowman.
Justin Smoke is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now a ball lined to the left side. but this will be a foul ball. Line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a look at ball one. Smoke on second. Gordon is over at first with one away. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to third, and they get the force for the second out. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The D-backs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Zack Greinke earns the win, his second, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs but only 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.